Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey, what's up?
All right, today was our first day back. Are you guys? Were you guys excited, nervous?
I was excited. Well, I'm sorry, that's true. But I was so excited coming in because I really felt like, the virtual things where you put on in the head. I feel like that when I walked down. I was like, is this real? And then I took off my mask. I was like, yeah. I think it was awesome. I like just coming in here because it just feels like so different. Like I never knew I was gonna miss walking in here. Even though I like going to church, I never thought I would miss it so much. For me, like I feel like in the Facebook lives as well as just being here, it's the same atmosphere. The only thing is that we're physically here, which makes that slight difference, which is really great because I feel like I still was able to connect at home, but just coming back, with all the safety precautions, I feel like God was still doing His will, and we are still respecting our government and things like that.
It's good to see everybody back. I think the dynamic is definitely different. So you guys are back today, and I want to get into the question of what you guys thought about the message and your overall impression.
It was amazing. Like I am always astonished of how God continues to speak. Even through all this craziness that's going on. And the preaching was called Rise Up and Shine. I just translated in my mind. So, and I thought it was amazing just how God is telling His people then and now the same thing. That we have to rise in the midst of whatever's going on and still be His people and still speak for Him and do His will, even if we don't have the resources or what we have. We still are doing what He wants. Just to add a little bit onto that, I just want to talk a little bit about the people. I really liked how in one of the parts he was saying that he utilized the king, I think Cyrus, I think that's his name. I like how he was able to describe what happened to the past to the Israelites, that how he utilized someone who wasn't even Christian, but was still able to create a house of the Lord. And I feel like still similarly this applies to today. And I feel like when you apply the Bible to today, you can always see God moving, and it does not become like a God who's just sitting on on the throne in heaven. He's just away. It just makes it real. It makes it like this is still happening, that He's everlasting and stuff like that, which is really great.
It's awesome. How would you guys share this with other people that don't know Christ? I'm sorry if I put you on the spot.
I want to answer this actually because I actually wanted to start doing this on my Instagram because I feel like whenever I had spoken about God before on my social medias, I just drop my followers every single time. And even though I'm not focusing on that, what I mean is just when you're sharing it, you gotta make it to the people. You gotta be I think Pablo, Paul, you gotta be changing with every single person. Even though every person's slightly different, you become and speak in the language that they're coming to you for. So I'm not gonna speak formally to people who never speak like that. So when in Rome act like Romans, is that it's kind of referring to that. And I feel like that's how I bring the word of God to people, because I'm not gonna expect for you to know exactly what it is. So I bring it to all the stuff that you would know. So I would compare it to social media or something that I constantly use and people that I'm talking to use. Yeah. And in my case, how I would bring this word to the youth is just on your social media, wherever you are, when you're in contact with others, I think you should always be your authentic self. Whether people leave or not, you should continue to be who you are. And me, I'm a very honest person. I honestly say what I'm feeling always, which is good and bad. But I think you need to be like that. As young people, we have to be like that. And as I have this caption on WhatsApp, which is called Las estrellas solo brillan en la oscuridad. And it reminded me of this preaching, because how are we gonna rise and shine and be that light for this world if we're acting just like it? We're just gonna get caught up in that darkness. But since we are different, we have to always show off that we are like Christ. We're kind of the moon in a sense, because we're reflecting that light of Christ. And it doesn't matter, even if we're feeling that we're in this darkness, whether we feel that we are surrounded by so many things that are hurting us, we know that God is the one that's going to hold us, that He's there and He will be with us. And that's why we have that light. So that's my little 2 cents on that.
Hey man, you guys mentioned Instagram and all that stuff. You want to share with people what your Instagram is? Like, so they can follow you. Hey.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My Instagram is my name. It's my name, Lismarie, and then you put an A at the end. And of course, I know that our beautiful editor is gonna just pop it up for you guys.
All right.
Yeah. But because I don't want to take too long saying it, but yeah.
Okay.
My name, on Instagram is like Jules, JEWELS _.s, and I'm just like, please don't call me Jules in real life. That's not my name. If you would like to call me that, that's fine. I'm Ashley though, but that's the name of the account.
But that's your handle. That's all right.
I know, but it's weird. Like, what? I'm sorry.
It's all right to have fun. It's good.
It's okay.
That's what this church is about. All right.
Bye. We love you.
Bye.
Don't forget to follow us. And don't forget to follow the account, subscribe, like it, and please share with everyone. Share it with your family members. Share with your cousins. Share with your work co-workers. Share with everyone. Everyone needs to know about this account, okay? And don't forget to tune into our Facebook Lives. It's still going on, even though we're coming here. The word is still gonna be spoken. You gotta listen to this wonderful worship team. Everything that's going on, the prayers. Please be part of it. And don't miss out on all of this awesomeness.
Amen.
God bless you.
Yes.
God bless you. And adios. Bye.